It's your boy WEEZYFMAMBA, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you guys once again so much for being here. I really appreciate it. In today's video, we're gonna go ahead and be discussing some theories, some predictions, some possibilities of the brand new game mode called Rush Week coming to the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the game universe. There has been a trailer that dropped yesterday. We're gonna peep that trailer one more time, and then we found a little bit of things we've been talked about. My community came to me, reminded me of a few things. We've had other content creators talk about what they think is going to be the game mode and how it's going to play out, and we're going to discuss our theories behind what Rush Week is going to be. And I'm super excited for this game mode, super hyped. Bringing some brand new lore, but also some brand new mechanics to the game of Texas Chainsaw. And we can't be any more hype right now. So before we get into that, make sure to drop a like on the video if you like the content. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and notification bell to get notifications every time I go live on Twitch and on YouTube or post videos. We're posting daily. You guys know the deal. So let's get to it, man. We're gonna pop on over to Twitter right here. The trailer for Rush Week once again dropped yesterday, and we're gonna peep it real quick just in case you guys haven't seen it yet. Let's take a look.
Time to play.
Oh yes, boys and girls, Rush Week coming soon. Coming soon. Now there's a few things to talk about this. We're gonna go ahead and discuss this part. We're gonna mute this real quick. We're gonna back this up a little bit and to show you guys a little bit of ambiance of the trailer here. As you can see, we have a university setting of some sort, a college campus, maybe a sorority house, clearly a sorority house of some sort, or anything in general. We have some pumpkins lying around here, which definitely means that this is the fall time, some form of Halloween setting, as you know, so probably in the month of October, if not Halloween night, right? Makes a little sense. If you could see up top here, we got two people dancing. I'm gonna kind of play it. You can see two people dancing up here. And then in the right side, it looks like two people are having some form of conversation. One seems to be a little pissed off. Maybe it's a boyfriend and girlfriend having an argument of some sort. Who knows? As you can see, they're not dancing like these people were. Kind of give you a close-up look of Johnny's jackets real quick. Let me just get rid of my things for a second here. And you can see it is a biker jacket, right? Biker jacket. Now, we have been confirmed by Jet herself, the community manager of TCM, that this Rush Week takes place many years in the future of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre game events, but not past the 80s. So what we're at here is late 70s, okay? Now, the 1978, 79, something like that. We're not quite in the 80s yet, is what has been confirmed by Jet on Reddit. You guys can definitely check that out. Who did I post it to? I posted it to Slash and Cast. I'll pull up the screenshot real quick. We might as well on their tweet last night. So let me just go ahead and pull that up for you guys here on the video. Fuck it. Big shout outs to Riley and Nick, of course, for the amazing content that they always bring within Texas Chainsaw. This is the screenshot from Jet. She is the community representative, not the community manager. That belongs to Andy, but community representative for Gun. And again, she did confirm it's not quite the 80s, but it's definitely after the events of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Stay tuned. Stay tuned to more being shared about the story behind Rush Week. Okay, so that is what we have. right there, ladies and gentlemen. Now, there's a few things. Let's go back to the trailer real quick and take a peek here. There's a few things that is quite interesting. Let's see. First off, is there anything on this leaf at all? Or was this just random as fuck, dude? When I first watched this video, I was like, dude, there's got to be some writing on this leaf or some sort. Maybe a date or anything. The leaf just seems to be floating in the wind. Nothing too significant. I don't see anything Easter eggy about this leaf. So that's cool. Again, with the 4 people up top, and the 2 people walking into the house, this is clearly Johnny coming into frame, and the awesome music plays, right? Sorry, I didn't know. Oh, I guess it was muted. Now, the peculiar about this jacket, right? Johnny in the TCM game does not have a jacket, right? He's wearing a a t-shirt, a tank top. Essentially, he's shirtless. And he also has his church outfit, right? His Mother's Day outfit. Now, what is significant about a biker jacket is the fact that another killer in this game called Hands is in a biker gang. The snake, I don't know what represents that, but is this Hands jacket that was given to him? Given to Johnny, or is this stolen? His Hands dead now, and this jacket is just taken from him at this point by Johnny. Is this completely irrelevant to Hands at all? Who knows? Did Johnny, after the events of TCM, join his own biker gang? Who knows, right? It's just one of those things we have multiple questions about. We don't know, but it's very cool. The last question I have about this is, will this be a playable outfit in the ASIM mode? Probably not. We'll never know, dude. We're about to find out soon, you know, couple of weeks, right? Now, we're going to go ahead over to the Rush Week announcement and take a peek here at this lovely screenshot. Man, we got to scroll for days, dude. Okay, phase 1 is starting in September. Now, if you were to get early access to the new game mode, does this mean that September is the release date for Rush Week? No. Clearly, this could be starting in September, we're going to get a new victim or a new family member, or all these execution packs. And then in phase 1's October month, we get Rush Week, right? And then we get early access to Rush Week while the free content players don't. Does that make sense? There's been some speculation that it's like Rush Week's guaranteed coming out next month, yada, 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 because it says so in the content pass. That's false. You guys got to read through the lines here. This easily could drop February. Imagine, right? Let's not be stupid. They're not going to promote something that's going to drop in 6 months. They're going to promote it and get the hype up now. If we wait 6 months for Rush Week, people are going to be pissed. This, however, is Halloween themed. As we can see in the trailer, there was pumpkins on the porch. This definitely means Halloween-y time. I'm assuming this is going to be coming out October. Okay. One of my community members said possibly the release date of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. If we type in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre and head on over to its Wikipedia page, okay, the release date of the film back in 1974 was October 11th. This would be the 50th, officially the 50th anniversary of the film, October 11th. So with that being said, that's a more definitive date that I think, if anything, is going to happen. October 11th of this year, I think we're going to start with the Rush Week possibilities. Let's get into the actual content here of Rush Week and how we are going to determine what is this game mode. It's an exciting new 1v6 multiplayer mode that focuses on Johnny, and a whole new way to experience the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Now, there are a couple of things here. Okay, there's a couple of ways to look at this. First off, we know that as developers, there has been some questionable things with any dev team, not just Gun, but fucking Infinity Ward, Treyarch, Bethesda. There's many things that people analyze and be like, yo, there's no possible way they can be this stupid, right? It's already extremely unbalanced right now as a 3v4, let alone a 1v6. Gun is not going to be that dumb to have this just be a 1v6 ASIM, okay? This is going to 100% be one of two ways here, guys. And here it is. 100% is going to be one of two ways. First off, it is going to be just like Friday the 13th, okay? There has been multiple accounts, okay, that Wes Keltner, the CEO of Gun, has expressed his love for Friday the 13th. Gun made Friday the 13th the game before the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. We all know what F-13 was like. One powerful human being, or one powerful being, Jason, versus 7 camp counselors. 7. It was a 1v7 in that multiplayer game. And with that, we were still able to successfully kill multiple people. Like, it's just what it is. I've 8K'd lobbies with Jason before, and so has thousands of other people. It is going to be just like Friday the 13th, right? It's going to be this sorority map. It's going to be probably massive of some sort, and you guys are going to have to do objectives, find items in order to escape. And Johnny is going to be beefed up, dude. He's going to have some form of supernatural powers, maybe very similar to what Jason's kit was. But like I said, before we even got on this tangent, Wes has been documented multiple times saying that he would love to continue a game just like Friday the 13th, make another game just like Friday the 13th. He expressed interest in a Scream game, basically a Scream game, but Friday the 13th, but Scream, if that makes sense. This gives him the option to, again, make a new game without having to get the IP for it, right? They already have the IP and the rights to TCM. This is scratching Wes's itch, if that makes sense. And it's fucking awesome because this is bringing a new just breath of fresh air to the Texas Chainsaw Massacre universe. And I couldn't be more fucking excited because it's a solo mode, right? If it is this way. If it's a 1v6, I play a lot of solo mode. Solo ASIM, and it's horrific because randoms are awful, and we all know this, especially the family side. This will help queue times. Think of it. This will help queue times. How many times do people load up in multiplayer and are waiting for family members? Period. There are more victim players in this game than there are family players. That's a given. Okay? And so having the ability to be a family member as one and load in and play and not have to talk to anybody. Boom. There you go. Now, will it implement proximity chat? I can't fucking wait. Please let Rush Week have proximity chat. Let's get toxic, fam. Let's get toxic. I can't wait. Please bring proxy chat. That's my wish. Now, flip to the other side of the coin, okay? What if we're all looking into this wrong? You know, it says it focuses on Johnny and 6 players multiplayer mode, right? But what if it's kind of like, I don't know, Alien Isolation or even Destiny? Think of it this way, a raid in Destiny, right? Where you teamed up with your boys, your homies, and you took down an NPC boss, okay? An AI boss. Think of it this way. Now, this could totally be wrong, but again, I just had this thought, so I wanted to share, express it with you. Maybe you guys think it's a possibility as well. What if the multiplayer that they're talking about is not us playing Johnny at all? It's actually 6 survivors, 6 human players playing against an NPC Johnny who is in like mega ultimate boss form, and we gotta escape it. Now, of course, NPCs are always beatable. RNG can play into effect. It can be difficult, but they can make it like Souls-like difficulty, right? Imagine that. And you got to work together and something could happen. It's just, there's so many possibilities here. Obviously, the latter of it being more like Friday the 13th is definitely the bigger possibility here, because it allows 7 players. But how fun would it be to just like have some crazy boss raid, like raid boss, dude? I don't know. I just thought of this randomly. I thought you guys should know. Now, before we end the video, this has actually been discussed before, and we all never even looked at it until now. Shout out to Fright Night Gaming. For a couple of months ago, they mentioned that these radio broadcasts are going to start becoming real. Shout out to my community for presenting. Yo, listen to the radio broadcasts in the game. Well, luckily for us, I pulled up Mr. Kev Media. Big shout out to Mr. Kev Media, guys, for providing all radio reports from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre game 11 months ago. 11 months ago. And the Pflugerville radio broadcast is very, very interesting. And I want you guys to check this out and listen to it. I even put the subtitles on for you guys because it is a little bit tough to hear some older broadcasts. So let's check a look.
The brutal attack on 3 female college students in Pflugerville, Texas last year is back in the public spotlight. Pflugerville citizens are in an uproar demanding answers from Texas state officials on why no arrests have been made in the case. Reports say an unidentified man entered the home in the middle of the night, viciously strangling one female to death before attempting to stab both roommates who were sleeping nearby. Authorities believe the attacker fled the scene after discovering multiple people lived in the house. The man is believed to be in his late 20s, has dark hair and brown eyes, and has several scars on his face and arms. Police are urging anyone with information to please come forward.
All right. There we go. You've listened to the broadcast of the Pflugerville discussing about a middle-aged man, a young man in his late 20s that has scars on his face and arms, dark hair and brown eyes. And look at that. Going to college students, multiple college students stabbed and brutally attacked, right? So this is clearly setting up right here as it is still a house, right? We all think that colleges are a campus, but this is a house, right? This is a sorority house. It's a home. They can call it a home. Simple. The fact that they didn't, specify that in the radio broadcast is whatever. News is news. But this is still essentially a house, right? So this is clearly the Pflugerville incident. Now, this is where things get interesting because we all talked about, yes, the radio broadcast comes true. How is it, though, that this rush week takes place multiple years in advance, apparently in the late 70s, but the radio broadcast is in the game? I don't understand. Where's the lore matching up here? If the radio broadcasts are in 1973, then why is it this particular story is 1978? Now, people are going to ask this question, and this is probably the reason why, okay? We just said all that just to remember this could be Johnny's third or fourth or fifth or sixth or seventh attack. This doesn't necessarily mean that this is the Pflugerville attack that you hear on the radio broadcast. This could be attacked 10 years later, right? This is what it could be. Because don't you think that part of the description, they would have said he's wearing a jacket with a snake on it, leather jacket, no information about his clothes. I think that this is not his first time doing this that we're seeing here, and it's just a continuation. We definitely know that Pflugerville is Johnny, right? That particular broadcast is definitely about Johnny. There's nobody else it could be. But I guess we're going to have to wait and see, folks. Anyways, that's all we're going to talk about today. It is absolutely crazily interesting of what's going down. I can't honestly wait. I'm super excited for it, and I really hope you guys are too. Let me know in the comment section. What do you think of the breakdown? What are your opinions on what Rush Week is going to be? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Would you want to see that 1v6 Friday the 13th style, or even if it's like we said, a 6v1 against an NPC, something like that? Who knows? Maybe they're trying to dupe us here. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, I know all of us are fucking amped to see where this goes. Once again, I really want to thank you guys for all the love and support that you've continued to show here on YouTube and over on Twitch. I fucking love you guys, man. You have no idea how awesome this is to create content for you guys and bring daily TCM content. I'm a stand for this game. I know that we had a little ranty rants last week, a couple of videos, but at the end of the day, we're here to slay. We're here to get 4Ks. We're here to show the fucking boots. And that's that, man. So thank you guys again. Please don't forget to drop a like on the video, hit the sub button once again, and of course, turn on that notification bell for your boys so you know when I post these videos and go live. I really appreciate you guys so much, and we'll see you on the next video. Peace out.